Hey, everybody out there, it's Bindar 2.0, or on this platform, it's Bindar. Good to see you. I'm just getting started, just going over, I've actually got I guess you call it a day off from doctor visits and being poked and prodded and twisted and everything else. So just coming on here just to chit chat live with people. If they have questions, concerns, I've put up what I'm actually focusing on this point in my life. I'm trying to get my lumbar spine disc taken care of, my neck taken care of, my knees, and then I want to become an expat and fly away. But everything takes time. I started off on actually working towards this on June 5th, 2025. At that time, I was 150 pounds, or 515 pounds. And right now, I'm pushing close to 175 pounds lost. So I'm doing all right. I'm losing about, on average, about 10 pounds a month or more. So I'm excited where that's going. I'm actually fitting into clothes. Some of my clothes are falling off. I got to buy new clothes. That's going to be fun, trying to figure that out. And medical care. I'm getting medical care now for chiropractic service on my back. Apparently, my skeletal structure was really off whack, and going to see if that helps out with the herniated disc. They seem to believe it will. They think they can get those vertebrae separated a little bit so that disc will come back in. And then I can do the rest with core strengthening, with exercise, things of that nature. So that's where I'm going for. And then Tuesday, I need a haircut bad. Tuesday, I'm seeing orthopedic doctor, Dr. Funk. Give shouts out to him. He did my ACL last time, and I really, really like their services. Seeing them to see what's up with my knees, whether it's just going to be a quick, easy fix, bling, bling, or whether it's going to be total knee replacement. We'll find out. And then because I'm retiring January 1st, if the program's not finished by the time that date comes around, well, then I will complete my rehabilitation in the Philippines. I'm hoping that I'll be completed because they say a total knee replacement could take like 8 to 12 weeks. So that's, 2 to 3 months. So I'm hoping I can get that done before I take off. And then the chiropractic service is 12 weeks, which that's going to be, was that 3 months? So it's going to be a tight squeeze, but I plan on getting all that done. So to that end, I hopped on here because no doctor visit today. Hallelujah. I get to take it easy for a day. So I came in here to get used to the heat for the Philippines. No air conditioning, just a ceiling fan, and try to get used to the heat. Couldn't do it yesterday. Yesterday was hot. Today seems like a cold front moved in with the the drop in temperature. So if y'all pop in, say hi, let me know where you're from, where you at. Just coming on here and chilling, going over weight loss. Now, weight loss, I'm down almost 175 pounds. I am not a medical professional. I do not profess that y'all should do this, but according to my doctor and my nutritionalist, because of my lack of mobility, mainly because of that, they had me on 750 calories to 1,200 calories a day. And I usually stay under 1,000 calories a day. Sometimes I hit that 750 mark, right around that area, but most times it's close to 1,000 calories a day. And the weight just dropped off. I mean, I started off at 515 pounds, so that makes a huge difference also. Plus, men lose weight quicker. Pardon me, gonna get a drink. This is my coffee. I have like 2 cups a day. It's got a protein shake in it because I need to eat a lot of protein. So my coffee and protein. I know it's not a conventional time to be on live with Facebook. I mean, most of the people I follow on other platforms are asleep. It's early morning there. And then the ones that are here in the U.S. or Western, most of the Western Hemisphere, they're busy at work. So this kind of little niche, I just thought I'd come in here and sit here while I'm sweating to the oldies. No music because I don't know what the copyrights and stuff like that are, so I'm not going to play with that. But sit out here and enjoy the summer heat and get ready for fall weather. And I am ready. I am so ready not to be in winter time. I'm dreading that. And the Philippines is good because it has I need to get under there again with the razor. Has a good overall year-round temperature, and depending on where you live, there's places that get down in the mid-60s, and places that get up to 90s, maybe even 100 in the Philippines. And with that humidity, that's going to be an issue. And I'm getting used to the heat, I think, pretty good. It's just that I'm a little worried about that humidity and how that'll affect me. Let's see, we got a whole bunch of buttons down here. I'm going to see what happens when I push these buttons and what goes on. The button to feature this link during your live video. Oh, I should have got my link to my YouTube and put it on there. That'd been cool. Guest requests. Allow viewers to request to join you on video. Yeah, I wouldn't mind somebody coming up on video with me. We could chit chat. Anybody want to come on and talk? We can go over different subjects. I'm in Abilene, so I'm right next to the data center. It hasn't really bothered me much. And then flip the camera. I know what that does. Other than that, that looks about it. That's about all the features they have on here. So, c'est la vie. I just want to be on here and just chit chat, start building up a following. I want to be able to share my my life experience. One, going through the medical procedures for my lumbar spine and neck and knees. I'll wait on my dental and tubular and corporal. I have it in both elbows and wrists later. That's not even on my list right now. Main thing is to get mobility back and be able to navigate life. And you got to have movement. I mean, I'm really getting some movement out of my neck now. Used to, I could only go about this far on my neck and it'd be, like over here. So it's really helped with my neck. There's still some issues there. In fact, I should be icing it right now, but those ice packs don't last long. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I was going to get me a little stool to put down here under my feet so that my knees don't hurt while I'm up here, while I'm doing the live. And I can definitely tell I lost a lot of weight. Funny. Little funny story here. I was getting ready to go to the doctor's office the other day, and I put on a pair of shorts, cargo pants shorts, and put on my shoes, shirt. I stepped up and went to walk to about 30 foot to the front door. I didn't even get 10 feet, and those suckers dropped right off of me. I mean, I could pull them out quite a bit. I could probably do 2 fists in there like that from the weight that I lost. I haven't gone to get clothes yet, so I don't know what my waist size is. But my target is to be around 300 whenever I January 1st, start the new year off at 300. And that'll be 70 pounds away from my target goal. And I'm thinking, rehabilitation with my knees and stuff like that. I'll have to do a lot more walking because right now I haven't been doing any exercise. None, hardly, maybe a little movement exercises, sitting in a chair, that kind of thing. Very limited because of my back. And then walking, I'm lucky to do 5-10 minutes. So that was a hindrance. But now I'm able to walk a little more. It's my knees that hurt really bad when I try to walk or go up and down stairs. So we're going to get those looked at, and I get all this stuff done. I got to stay on my diet, start exercising. Of course, when I start exercising, I'm going to have to increase my calorie intake to maintain my health. A lot of people have said they think my calorie intake's way too low. Well, that's because my movement, my expenditure of energy each day is really low. I mean, sorry, I got a hair. If you sit at a chair all day long, or you lay in a bed all day long, or in a recliner all day long, you're not spending a lot of energy to get up and go to the bathroom, to get up and get something out of the fridge to eat. You're not spending a whole lot of energy. So just day-to-day life, once I'm able to do that, will help me spend some energy, and I'm hoping to help knock off that last bit of weight that I have that I want to get rid of, because I know the closer you get to your goal weight, the harder it is to come off. So I would love for somebody to come up in here and we could chit-chat, bring you up on the screen with me, have a little conversation. I talk about just about anything. I got people tell me I got the gift of gab. That's good stuff. I forgot my battery. But I plan on vlogging while I'm traveling, also with my medical treatment. Not sure how much I can do here in the States. People get a little touchy about it, but I want to go through the process of my chiropractic service. Hey, shout out to Victory Spine. I've been to multiple pain management doctors, and apparently that was the wrong people to go to. I needed to go to a chiropractor because my skeletal structure was way off. And once they corrected that, my pain level has dropped dramatically. It really has. For whenever I get up in the morning, or when I'm relaxing, my pain level in my back can drop as low as 1. I mean, I know it's there, and it's irritating, especially whenever in my right hip now, the back part right there, the lumbar over by the hip. That's really irritating, but I don't feel those bulging discs as much until I actually get moving around, and then they start hurting. But before, I could just be laying in bed or relaxing or whatever, and it would stay around a 5 or 6, and I would take medication, over-the-counter medication, to alleviate that pain, and it would help, but it wouldn't get rid of it. But now it's doing a lot better. They seem to think they can help with the bulging disc as well. I hope they can, because I want to stay away from surgery or opioids, and that seems to be doing. I mean, really, Victory Spine is great. They don't accept insurance, but they've done a really great job with me and been very, very informative about what's going on. So I really appreciate them taking care of me. But like I said, I went to pain management doctors before, and all they wanted to do was like ablations, inject my back, burn the needle, burn the nerve, numb the nerve, that kind of thing. No one addressed the root cause, and it looked like the root cause was an off-kiltered spinal cord. Yeah, the left side was 33 millimeters higher than the right side. So, I mean, I was slanted. And I told people for years that if my primary care doctor, those pain management doctors, that I always feel like I'm leaning to the right. And even whenever I was trying to get my passport, that reminds me, I got to make sure where my passport is. Even when I was trying to get my passport, my photos kept getting denied, kept getting rejected. Even when I did them at places like Walgreens and other stores, it would get rejected because they said my head wasn't straight. and I could swear it was straight, but no, because it was actually my cervical spine. It's supposed to have a little bit of a curve in it, just a little bit, but mine was way cocked over to the right. The vertebrae were crushed. We're not crushed, but we're getting put together, closer together. And then the one right on top here that's close to that nerve that controls a lot of body organs usually has a space about like that. Well, mine, they could barely see a space there, so they're getting that taken care of. But I would always be tilted to the right because of that curvature in my neck. And now, it's doing pretty good. I'm doing all right. I should test it on those photos, those check your photos, where they see if you lined up correctly or not. I'm sorry, I got a little OCD, so instead of stopping the live, I just got to get rid of this. It's just bugging the snot out of me. Yeah, right there. All right, now I feel better. That was just bugging the snot out of me whenever I touched my neck, and it felt kind of hairy. Whenever you don't want it. I mean, I've had a beard before, but that's when I wanted it. I got a little there. I really need to get a razor instead of doing that electric. So, what's up with everybody else? How's everybody else going? I mean, y'all can pretty well go on my Facebook and see my entire life there. I'm posting videos all the time about what's going on. Today, I'm just sitting in here getting used to the heat so I can be prepared to go to the Philippines. So y'all got questions about weight loss, medical procedures for lumbar or knees or neck or any kind of thing, I'm game to chit-chat. I keep seeing the little eyeball come on, but I don't see anybody showing up, so I don't know if people's on here or not. But welcome if you are. Could be just people scrolling through the reels or something, and it shows that I'm live, and they just stop a second to see what I'm talking about or what I'm doing. Yeah, this is just basically the infancy of my Facebook content creating. Plan on having a lot more, but just going through the steps. First is weight loss and getting my lumbar spine right, my knees right. Then I'll be retiring January 1st. And Lord willing, creek don't rise and don't snow. January 21st, I'll be getting on a plane here in Abilene and landing in Manila on January 23rd. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Anyway, if y'all stop by, just, hey, give me a follow, give a share, give a shout out. I'd appreciate any kind of help so I can get this channel, this content creating going. Once I land in the Philippines, I'm going to share a lot there too. I did over the years collect a lot of equipment. I got to track it down. I've got earbuds and mics and sticks and gimbals and all kinds of stuff floating around here. I need to get together before I take off so I can have them. And I've done some of the crazy stuff, like I got a hat, I got an umbrella, I got a portable chair for help me out when I'm out roaming. But the equipment can only weigh so much. That reminds me, I got a scale. I wish I could take that scale. It just weighs too much. Maybe I should have carry-on luggage. But then again, I plan on traveling from one Filipino city, town, barangay, whatever, to another, spend like a month there unless, I really like it, and maybe spend a little longer until I find the place that has the right vibe for me. Even if I find a place that I feel like that's the right vibe, it's the right price point, everything's working, I'm still going to go look at other places just to make sure, because I want to make sure I don't, that decision is a big one. And then, of course, price point, that's big. Sorry, got to get this. Price point is huge. Now, my issue is I have a little bit of retirement saved up, but everything's going to medical bills. I mean, the cost just to get back and forth to the doctors, because I live outside of the city towards Ty, it's already, I've had like a week and a half, and it's been like $600 just to get back and forth from doctors. It's hurting the wallet big time. So I do what I can, when I can, where I can. I wish there was a timer on here so I could see how long I've been talking. I want to only do about an hour. I'll probably know it when my back starts hurting. I can sit up for about an hour and that's it. Whoo, doggy. I can feel the heat in here. Look at that. Going bald, man. Going bald. It's probably from wearing baseball caps all my life. I mean, you go in the military, you wear a cap. Before that, I was wearing a cap, and I've been wearing a cap all my life, basically. I'd like to be close to, like, rivers and lakes there in the Philippines because, I feel like I'm a lake rat. I love fishing on the rivers and lakes and things of that nature, enjoying that. Not really big about the ocean. I mean, I like to swim in the ocean and all that kind of good stuff, but it's just not my cup of tea for fishing and recreational. So we'll see. But that what we'd call the forever home, so I can travel Southeast Asia, go to different countries from the Philippines because it's closer than here to where I'd want to travel to visit in the different countries. And the cost of living there, although it's going up, it's still way more affordable than the U.S. Oh, it's YouTube telling me to go over there and check out my stats, my analyticals, which doesn't really make a big woohoo because I only got like 16 followers. Oh, if y'all get a chance, hey, YouTube, Bendar 2.0. That's where most of the longer videos are going to be. I'll still go live on like TikTok, Facebook, and once I'm able to, I'll start doing lives on YouTube as well. Gotta have something to do to pass my time when I retire and save money so I'm not out blowing it, and be able to use it to go to different locations and do the things I want to do. I mean, I'm going to be broke. I have enough money to live on, have a little savings in the Philippines, not here. Here, I would struggle just to get groceries. So, something to live on and save up to do various things like travel around the Philippines or travel somewhere around Southeast Asia and look those places over. I actually thought about doing, because Japan, without having permanent resident, on a tourist visa, you can do 180 days in a year, max. So I actually thought about doing like Japan for 6 months and Vietnam for 6 months, or do the loop. I mean, if I was making enough money, I would really consider that. Like spend like 3 months in this country, 3 months in this country, 3 months in this country, and 3 months in this country, and just rotate them out. You know, chase the seasons and enjoy non-rainy season, because rainy seasons. Although I'm probably going to be the crazy American out there dancing in the rain, you know, singing in the rain. I need dental work too. But at this age, I'm still feeling good. I'm still healthy. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I don't have cholesterol. I don't have any of that stuff. Now, I do have body parts coming, you know, acting up because of an accident. But other than that, and weight, I'm feeling good health-wise. And I hope it can stay that way. And I need to get somewhere. I think I need healthier foods. I notice whenever I'm eating a lot of protein, my body feels better than eating this like TV dinners that I was eating. A lot of sodium in those. You know, things of that nature. I'm feeling healthier and better. And when I get someplace like the Philippines where they have a market, I mean, fresh food. Meat killed that day, like chickens, pigs, goats. Fresh fruits and vegetables. No preservatives and things like that in them. None of this gene-modified crops. So I think that'd be great. I need a lot more fruit and vegetables in my diet. I mean, right now I eat raw broccoli, raw baby carrots, and raw cauliflower, but c'est la vie. And fresh fish, fresh chicken. I'm really going to get into that. I'm not really looking forward to fresh pork. I mean, here recently, it just doesn't hit the same. I mean, probably blasphemy, but I like bacon, but it's just not as much as I used to like it. All those fatty foods, I'm just kind of not feeling it. Now, something I really miss, my favorite meal would be like a bone-in ribeye with a maxed out stuffed baked potato, you know, some corn on the cob and a cold brew. That would be nice, but willpower. Well, you know what? I can't say willpower really, because I don't know if I have the willpower or not. I just know it's economically not feasible to have it delivered. I tried it once and it was like $60 for steak and tater delivery. And of course, since my limited mobility, I can't just go out and get it. So it kind of helps to have that kind of hindrance on me to help me with my willpower so that I can lose this weight and stay on track with my diet. I have all my food delivered. I'm not going to give the people I get my food from a shout out, because a lot of times they're missing something. They substitute something. The delivery drivers go 6 different places before they get to me, and my frozen chicken or something is practically melted by the time they get to me. You know, things of that nature. Not a happy camper. But what you going to do? I can't go get it. Well, I could get an Uber, and that would cost a lot more. Everything. Look at that. My glasses are even, see? Because I've worn them so long like that with my head tilted, that my glasses would be tilted as well. But I'm feeling better. They're working me out. Shout out to Victory Spine. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. God sent. Even though my insurance does pay for 6 chiropractic visits up front, the first 6, which have done a whole lot of good for me. But whenever I visit chiropractic or pain management or something like that, nobody addressed the skeletal, which you'd think a chiropractor would, adjustment that they were giving me there at Victory. I mean, it's amazing. And technically, they're very reasonable. The thing that's eating me alive is the transportation there. It costs as much for me to go to the doctor's visit they don't accept insurance as getting that procedure done. Costs the same. So I'm paying twice as much. If I had a mode of transportation, that would be different. It wouldn't cost as much. I think I came in here about 1:45, so it's been about 30 minutes. I wish there was a way to track that. Facebook, y'all need to get a way to track your time. That was no good. Oh, there it is. Thank you. There is a way to track your time. You just click on the live, the red live button, and it tells you how long you've been on. I was right, 30 minutes. Ooh. Because I can feel it in my knees now. I really need to let me see here. Push y'all away. Oh, all right, so let's see if we can find something. I mean, I got boxes galore from whenever they shipped me my work from home equipment. See if I can find one that looks sturdy and see if that'll help. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that would help out a lot. Let me get all set up here. See if it fits. Let me sit in my chair properly. Ooh, look at that fat. It's a lot less than it used to be. Trust me. Oh, heck yeah, that's a lot better. Because, I mean, you know, you're sitting there with your legs down and they're not touching the floor, so that weight of my leg is pulling on that knee joint. And, man, it hurts. Now I got a box up to where I can take the weight off my knees. It's not just hanging there. And, well, that helps a lot. Should have done that earlier. So, what's up, people? What's going on? What's happening? Let me turn this up a little bit. Raise it up a little bit. Get that off my man boobs. Because I'm trying to get rid of them. And believe me, they're a lot smaller than they used to be. I mean, if you take in consideration 515 pounds, I'm down to 342. A lot less. Oh, man. I hear that snap, crackle, pop in my neck. Oh, yeah, a lot of snapping and crackling. A lot of clicking right there. I can hear it. Oh, yeah, there it is, clicking. So I hadn't quite got the muscle memory to keep me straight yet and support my, I don't know, that kind of looks like I'm little bitty here. I guess we'll just do that. Yeah, I hate just taking up a little portion of the bottom of the screen. That's crazy. I can feel it heating up. It's definitely getting warmer now. It's getting close to the heat of the day. If I'm not mistaken, 3 o'clock's around the heat of the day. That's whenever the earth is closest to the sun. So it warms up during that time pretty good. But it's nothing like yesterday. Yesterday I was in here just sweating ball bearings. But there's a breeze. I got a fan over here that I turn on when I'm in here. editing videos or something of that nature. And today it would probably be pretty good to have on. I'm not getting the breeze through here because it's blowing from a different angle where there's no direct current through. Plus, I got the door shut. I could get up and open up the doors to try to get a breeze to come through here. That would probably help. Let's try that. I mean, ain't nobody on here, so I might as well do what I want to do. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. So let's open up some doors and see if we can't get a breeze going through the house. Oh, it's dark in here. Ooh. Kind of a little breeze coming that way. Let's go over to the other part of the house and see if I open up this door, if it'll let a breeze come through the house. Oh, there's my other crutch. I was wondering where it was. Prop that open. I don't know if you can see it. You can't, or else I'd show you. Oh yeah, there's a breeze coming through this doorway, so it may help in the other room. But the data center's right over there. Oh, I can see the crane. Okay, I can see the cranes. Let's see here. Flip it around. Oh, I can't zoom in. Oh, there it goes. See the cranes? Yeah, that's how close the data center is. All right. Flip it back around. Go back here in the other room. Let's see if we get a breeze coming through there now. Oh yeah, I can feel the breeze already. That'll be a big help on the temperature. All right. There we go. How's that? Still a little, there we go. I don't trust that fall down or something. Whew, lean back and get that pressure off my back. Yeah, that little walking there, it's starting to hurt in my back. Pretty good. Not real bad. I'd say take it from about a 1 up to about a 4 that quick. Get my butt scooted in this chair properly. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody enjoying life? I'm ready. And got my trusty cane whenever I go walking. I like this cane a lot. It's really good. Stay steady. You can't share this live. Be cool if you could share the live. Anyway, it's different. TikTok has a different platform that you can share it. I haven't been on YouTube yet. I don't have enough members to even try to go live. You have to have 50 members and I'm at 16. So anybody, hey, everybody and their dog, you got a minute? Go to YouTube, Bendar 2.0, and give me a follow. I'd appreciate it. Just that way I can go live on YouTube as well. I'm ready to go, ready to get everything set up and rocking and rolling. My goal is to have at least 50 followers on YouTube. And I would really love to have 100 or 1,000 followers on YouTube by the time I land in the Philippines, but I don't see that happening. I do plan on getting little placards with my QR code on them for like Facebook and YouTube, so that when I go around traveling, people will be able to scan that barcode and pull up my my page. Yay! Well, I think I've had 3 people stop by. Nobody said anything. I didn't even know if they were here. So they must be incognito. Other than that, we're doing all right, which is 3 more than I've had on here before. Well, I had one person the first live, another person the second live, and this is only my 3rd live. So hey, we keep that streak up. Each time I do a live, I get 1 more viewer looking at what's going on. Maybe I'll start getting some new followers. Be sure to check out my profile. That way you have a better idea of who and what I am. I'm America First, baby. Give you a little background on that. I would say Reagan's error turned me Democrat. So I was going Democrat from that point on up till Obama's 2nd term. On his re-election, I went Republican. Well, actually, independent is what I am. I would classify myself as independent because I don't look at the party lines as far as Republican, Democrat, blah, 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 blah. I look at the candidate and their policies. And then I vote for the policies that I want. But from Reagan up till about Obama's 2nd term, I was pretty well going Democrat most of the way. After Obama's re-election, or at Obama's re-election, started going a little more to the right, to the conservative side, Republicans. And then Trump got in office. I thought, well, that's pretty good, but hindered all his work. But I could see some good things happening. Then Biden got in there and all hell broke loose. I mean, it was horrible. And so Trump went back in 2nd term. Yep, I voted for that as well. And it seems to be doing good. I can't say I agree with everything he does or I agree with everything the way it's being done. But compared to the Democratic Party or the Democratic Socialists of America Party, they're out. I just don't agree with their policies, their stance on immigration. I'm all for legal immigration. I really am. I think it's great. But the illegals that come in, take housing, take welfare, no. Just like me, I'm going to go to the Philippines. I'm not going to get on any, I don't think they have them, but I'm not going to get on any social program. I'm going to be taking care of myself. I don't plan on talking any politics because that's not my country. I plan on obeying the laws and integrating into society. In fact, I'm really looking forward to talk, look at that, it's cricket again. Talk to the, maybe it's not cricket, I don't know. Talk to the Filipino people and the cultures and stay away from a lot of tourist areas and expat areas. Because if you watch YouTube, there's a lot of them that are on there that are kind of toxic. And I don't need to be around toxic people. I'm retiring to relax, get away from the rat race, have an affordable lifestyle. I don't need a lot. I mean, food, roof over my head, a little AC, things like that. But I don't need all the drama. Don't need the drama. Oh, that feels good. Scratch my head. And, just chill. Once I do that, then I can save up. I'm hoping I can save up some money and travel. Now I've looked at some properties in the Philippines. As a foreigner, you cannot own land in the Philippines. Okay? As a single foreigner or just a foreigner, you cannot. Now, corporations doing resorts and stuff like that, I think it's a 60-40 split. It has to be 60% Filipino owned and 40% foreigner owned at the most. You know, that kind of thing I'm not interested in anyway. But as just a family type living, I can only lease land and lease it for 25 years. And then if I'm still alive and still kicking, lease it for another 25 years. And then the house on the land, I'm looking for something that's really affordable. You know, something that's I can own. So I've been looking at some prefabbed homes and some container homes that are pretty reasonable. So lease some land, put that house on there. And I don't know what's going to happen when the lease runs out. I'll have to figure that out, you know, whether they can move the house or give the house to the landlord, sell it, whatever, you know, before I pass away, sell not the property, but the house, and just go into an apartment or something for the last few days of my life, which I probably won't know when it is. I'll probably be taken out by something like a brain aneurysm or a heart attack and drop right there on the ground. Which would be cool with me, except for it puts a burden on everybody else. So got to have a living will, or not a living will, but, you know, a will or something saying what you want to be done, how to have it paid for, who's in your will, all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's a lot to think about. Be the same if you were here. Well, that breeze died down after I did all that. I mean, every now and then a nice breeze comes through and hits me while I'm sweating a little bit and cools me off, but not a whole lot. So I'm looking forward to the Philippines. I really am. I thought about Vietnam. I mean, seriously thought about Vietnam. But I got to watching some YouTubes from lawyers that are in that area talking about the laws. I mean, I don't like the idea that your government can come knock on your door and start doing whatever they want at any time. I'm not real thrilled about having to register where I'm at every minute of the day whenever I go from one hotel to the other, or one Airbnb to another, you know, things of that nature. You know, they got to have you on a registry because they will track you. And the visas are changing you know, they're in a fluctuation right now. They're talking about all kinds of things to do with visas. There's a real push to have them like the Thailand visa, to where they're stopping the in and out visa runs. So we'll see. I plan on still going there and visiting and staying a little while and enjoying the culture, the people, and checking out shrines and temples in the area. Maybe some waterfalls. There's some wonderful waterfalls. Nature there. I've got a buddy I follow on YouTube that goes to these places, and I mean, they are magnificent. Of course, some of his hiking, he goes a while to get to these places, but c'est la vie. I had planned on getting a drone, but then all this happened, so I'm not going to be getting a drone, which has been great to do aerial views of where I'm going. But I think I can get enough content without one to share with everybody, hopefully. And I hope y'all are along for the ride to be able to do that. You know, putting up my feet like this and sitting has really helped with the lower back. It's not hurting as much as it would within an hour. But it's still, I can feel it. It's starting to really hurt. It's getting there. So I'll still be shutting this down after an hour. do a little exercise, a little stretching exercise, what I can, and see if I lay down, or actually I'll just kick out this recliner and relax for a little bit, give myself some break. Hey, somebody's got there on the eyeball. Howdy. Come on in, say hello. Just country boy here in Texas going live on Facebook, dreaming about the Philippines, working to get better medically. So, Mel's going to be here soon, or my delivery's going to be here soon. So I'm doing what I can. Yep, they went bye-bye. I'm not their cup of tea. That's okay. That's all right. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. This is only my third live, so I imagine it's going to take a while to find that little niche, that little crowd. Plus, I'm on at an odd hour. You know, it's kind of early morning overseas, mid-afternoon in the Western Hemisphere, so it's kind of an odd time frame for people to be on Facebook. I don't know. Is that... My glasses always seem like they're crooked. Maybe it's because my neck's still off and we're working on the muscle memory for that. So it gets corrected. But it is better today. It was really hurting the other day. I got to do ice packs to get the swelling down too. But a little hard to do while I'm doing live, so. Or sleeping. 15 on, 15 off, 15 on, 15 off. Real pain in the butt. But it's for my health. Oh, let's get this down here. Hot air rises, so maybe it'll stay cooler down there. That's my tea. Oh, got a little coffee left. Finish that off. About time this live's over. Don't really have anything in here to entertain me but my phone. So we're on here. Let me entertain you. Let me give you a smile. There we go. I put up my little comment there that people can see when they drop in. Maybe that'll help. I guess a little red icon. I can't even read it. I need better glasses, but it looks like a little red icon saying that I'm live. Yeah, see, I feel like I'm tilting my head there. I'm trying to line it up with that line there. Yeah, I feel like I'm tilting my head to the left to have it straightened up. That's crazy. Such is life. Let's see how much time we got. 6.5 minutes and be on it for an hour. Yay! So, if y'all have subjects you want to know about, want to talk to me about, drop me a message. I'd be more than happy to go over those while I'm on here. Right now, it's just chilling and going over my daily life, which is pretty boring. I mean, medical care right now is where I'm at. So what I'm doing now is just medical care, getting my body right so I can travel. Now, as far as traveling, I got getting my body right. I've already set up an account to be able to pull funds from my bank while I'm over there. I've already notified my bank that I'll be going on medical tourism to the Philippines. I've already set up a phone line with another company, international company, so that I can see how that works. It's $10 a month for unlimited talk and text and 2 gigs of data. I don't plan on using data that much on that phone because it's like my lifeline to the U.S. That's what I'm going to use that phone for. This phone, I'm going to switch the number from this phone over to the other phone so that I can use this one in the Philippines. I have a Filipino phone number, data plan, things of that nature. So I'll be able to do my live and streaming and stuff like that. And so I've got the banking. I'm hoping it works right. Cross my fingers. I'm hoping the phone system works right that I have. Cross my fingers. So that I have connection to the U.S. I mean, that's the only other thing I can think of is once a year they send out that letter of, what do they call it? Proof of life letter. They say they're trying to go digital so you can do it over the phone, which would be sweet because there's been some issues with the mail there in the Philippines. Whenever Trump put on those tariffs, the Philippines stopped regular mail, not like FedEx or UPS or whatever, that kind of mail service they didn't stop. But just general mail, they stopped coming in from the U.S. They didn't accept it. So if you got that proof of life and it was coming in as a letter and you didn't get it in time, they could actually cut off your SSA benefits, your Medicare, your check, the whole 9 yards, because they think you're dead. So that's another thing to keep up and keep track of. I've been doing a lot of research to see what to expect when I'm over there. While I'm on medical tourism, I can, check and see how that works with my life and whether or not the Philippines is right for me or whether I need to go somewhere else like Vietnam or maybe Thailand. I'm not real big on Thailand. It just seems like Thailand's more for the younger crowd, the want to go out and have a good time kind of crowd. I just want a peaceful life. I mean, my ideal thing would be have a couple of chickens, a little garden. That way I can have eggs and fresh vegetables when I need it. Maybe a coconut tree, mango tree, some fruits. And, supplement my diet that way with those items besides what I get from the fresh market. And I'd be content. I don't need a lot. I don't need the city life. I mean, it'd be nice to have a swimming pool so I could exercise every day. I knew that was the doctor's office, so I had to take it and finish it up. But as you can hear, maybe it's injections all I need for my knees. And those usually last 6 to 9 months. And if that's the deal, hallelujah. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I hope that's what it is because I would be thrilled to have that. That phone call kind of made me dark, but that's all right. I'm only on for a few more minutes. Man, that's the best news I've had all day. I've got 2 minutes before I go off my live. So that's the best news I've had all day. Possible injections. That's great. Because they were telling me I had severe arthritis. Well, in the right knee, it sounds like moderate to severe. And in the left knee, it just sounds like moderate. So maybe the pain I'm feeling is like MCL or something they can fix right away. And then maybe the injection. So I'm excited. Hey, Trish, you're coming in right at the end of this. You want to come up and chit-chat? I'll stay on a little longer to chit-chat. I just got news from my doctor about the imaging I had done. It looks like I might be able to get injections in my knee instead of actually having to have knee replacement surgery, which is super great. I'm so happy to hear that. Let's see. Yeah, I got about 45 seconds for when I've been on here an hour. So Tuesday, I go to Dr. Funk. Shout out to Dr. Funk. He fixed my knee last time. And we'll see what goes on from that visit and what needs to be done. I'll probably need an MRI to check out what else is going on with my knees. Good afternoon. I'm sitting here in the heat, no AC, trying to get used to it for the Filipino trip. What are you up to, girl? Still cleaning house, doing spring cleaning? Anyway, I'm going to have to get off here because an hour is about as long as I can handle sitting up like this. I'm glad you came on. I'll send you a message next time I decide to go live and you come in. We can chit-chat if you like. But it's been an hour, so FMLA to get my medical care because I can't sit up in a chair long enough to do my job, and my knees are killing me when I sit in the chair for an hour. Just being a bum. Well, I'll talk to you in a minute. I'm going to end this. Y'all be good, and remember, always be safe out there.